Top of the morning or afternoon, depending on what time you're tuning in. And thank you for tuning in to the 5-Day Entrepreneur Fit Challenge. My name is Elijah. I am the owner and head coach at Hustle Aesthetic Fitness. So check it out. Listen, I want to jump right into it. I want to give you guys these actionable steps. I want to keep everything as short, sweet, and simple as possible because that's the way I like things to happen. But first, I want to explain to you a little bit about myself. So I'm a simple guy. I like to whiteboard things. I'm the type of entrepreneur, the type of person who, when I have a thought, I like to write it down and have that inspire action and then go through to execute that action. That's why I'm so in love with what's called actionable steps, because we often fall into the thought lines of what thought leadership is out there today, and sometimes it doesn't exactly align with us, and it doesn't give us anything that's actionable, and it makes us feel like we're inadequate in a way. And I'm here to tell you that I'm not about that. I'm giving you the straight actionable steps, and as I promised, to make you a more physically and mentally aligned entrepreneur. So, we got a 5-day breakdown for this challenge, and I want to explain each to you, and then go into day one. So we're going to have day one, I'm going to be explaining to you your detox, how exactly that's going to work and why we should be doing it. Day two, we're going to really go into defining our why. And we'll expand on that further, why it's so important. Why knowing, I know I'm saying why a lot, but why knowing your why is so important. And as an entrepreneur, you probably kind of can understand this concept. Then we're going to go into time and exactly how to reclaim your time and leverage that to utilize to get and stay in shape. Then we're going into setting non-negotiables. How many times have you put everything that matters to you at the back end of the line for something else, for some other priority, some other commitment? That's not alignment. I'm going to show you exactly how to set non-negotiable in regards to your goals, commitments, and endeavors. And then lastly, accountability. How to establish a system of accountability that works for you so that when you make these promises to yourself, such as getting fit so that way you can perform optimally, be energetic, be vital in what you're doing, that you can stay true to that promise. So, housekeeping. Today we're starting the detox. By this time, you should have been uploaded onto the Hustle app. There is where you will have your 5 days worth of workouts as well as your detox guide. Now, for the workouts, I would like ideally for you to get 3 out of those 5 days complete. By the end of this detox, accumulated with those workouts, you're going to be able to lose possibly 3 to 5 pounds. And we're gonna be, I'm gonna say about 1 inch to 1.5 inches off the waist, if followed correctly. So let's dive straight into it. What does a detox look like? Well, we have the first 2 days of the detox. We're gonna be consuming lean proteins and fresh fruit. Okay, that's gonna be our breakfast. Just lean proteins, fresh fruit. Everything is listed on that guide in regards to what those lean proteins and fresh fruits are. The shopping list is very intuitive. You don't have to get everything on it, but it tells you you can choose a certain number of the select choices. From there, we have our breakfast, lean proteins, fats, healthy fats, and fresh fruits. And then we're going to be going into what's called the green smoothies for the rest of the day from there. So we're going to essentially blend up our green smoothie with all the ingredients listed. And we're gonna follow that through the rest of the day. So your first meal is going to be proteins, fats, fresh fruit, green smoothies the rest of the day. That's gonna be day 1 and day 2. Then we're gonna go into day 3 to 5. Now, here's where we're gonna start our day with an intermittent fast. Now, intermittent fasting is a pattern of eating. It's where essentially we don't change what we eat, but when we eat. Now, this is exclusively very good for our gut health. It helps lower our insulin levels, which can essentially reduce how tired we are, how much fat we're storing, and etc. So with intermittent fasting, day 3 to 5, we're starting our day with the 6 to 8 hour fast. And essentially what that means is from the time we wake up, we're going to be fasting, only consuming water or black coffee until we start our feeding window. And again, that's going to be 6 to 8 hours from when we wake up. From there, our first meal is going to be, again, those fresh fruits, fats, and lean proteins. And then from there, we're going to finish the day off with a green smoothie, anywhere from 2 to 3, whatever suits you. Now, some general rules. For this detox, no milk in the coffee, no added sugar. Try to stay away from white carbs, such as white bread, wheat, even wheat bread. Try to stay away from bread in total. We want to really be able to detoxify our body. And this is kind of a general detox, not one that's going to cost you $400 worth of pills or powder and a kit. Something that you can be able to utilize over and over again. Say when you come back from an important business trip, or you just went on vacation and you really want to detox the body. Now, why is detoxing important? Because it allows us to filter out the toxins in our gut as well as our blood. And what this does for us is it creates the opportunity for us to feel mentally so much more energetic. It allows us to feel vital. It reduces the amount of cravings we have and ultimately puts us in a position to make healthier decisions. So that's it. Day one, we're starting those detoxes. For those workouts, I want at least three. We got 5 days. I want at least 3 of those 5 days completed. I understand what it's like to be an entrepreneur. You got a busy schedule, but it's setting that non-negotiable to have a minimum set of activity done. That's going to be 3 out of those 5 workouts. Okay, we're going to start that detox. Look it over. If you have any questions, shoot me a message right in the Hustle app. I'm right here for your assistance. I'll be sure to get back to you within a 5-hour time span. To be honest, I'm going to get back to you right away. But again, really focusing, guys, here on that detox, that detox as well as getting those workouts done. I want you guys to meet me again tomorrow. We're going to be going We're gonna be going in deep. We're gonna be digging real deep into what I call the why. You've probably heard of Simon Sinek's book. It starts with why. Well, we're gonna be digging a little bit into that topic to help you understanding why you're doing this and how it's going to play in you getting results. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Again, I'll try to make these things as short and as simple as possible so that we can go through and get those actionable steps and get to work. I'll see you tomorrow.